This is for my sister who recently hurt her SI joint lifting a trampoline. So this is a little beginner workout for SI joint pain or low back pain if you want to start building up core and pelvic stability, supporting the entire pelvis. Just to start out with a warm-up, I like to start with the lymphatic flow, and that will also help get any of that lymph off the nerves. So we want to start with some big belly breathing. As we inhale, you want to push down through the pelvis. Exhale using core. I'm going to do 5 of those big breaths, making your belly super big here. If you can't feel your belly expand, put your hands on your belly like this. Breathe in. Expand through the hands. Squeeze right here by hip bones. Go ahead and do 5 of those with me. Good. And then if you can, put your feet out in front of you, and we're going to do arm swings. So every time that we turn to the side, we're going to use our core to come back to center, meaning we're going to exhale and use our core. Inhale, exhale, core. Inhale, exhale, core. Inhale, exhale, core. Go ahead by yourself, and we're going to do that for 30 seconds. I just got a little pop. Okay. Then you're going to come to on your back positioning. Here you're going to find your 2 hip bones. And you crawl your fingers to the inside of those hip bones. We're going to do a set of 10 breaths, and on the out breath, you're going to harden your belly under your fingers. Good. Okay. Then you're going to bring legs up to chest. Gently rock back and forth a couple times. If you have pain on one side here, then you stop on that side and give it 5 inhale. Pushing through your sits bones as you inhale, exhale, just relax. If you don't have pain right now, bring your knees to almost 90 degrees with your pelvis. You're going to bring arms to either side of you. You're going to inhale as you bring your legs to one side, but not very far. Exhale, squeeze with your belly to come back to center. We're going to do 10. Then you're going to check in with your body. Do you have more pain on one side than the other? If you do, go to the side that hurts and do 5 inhale push downs there. I don't have pain right now, so I'm going to move on. Here I'm going to bring my knees to 90 degrees and do little toe taps on an exhale, tightening my belly, tightening my pelvic floor. That's on an exhale. We're going to do 10 of them. While we're doing this, we don't want our pelvis to come up off the floor like this. See how my ribs stick out when I do that? I want to keep everything tucked under. Good. Okay. Now you're going to bring your knees straight, your legs straight, and we're going to bring both of our legs down just about 2 inches. In order to support our pelvis with this, tuck your hands under your butt cheeks. You're going to inhale on the easy part and exhale on the hard part. I want you to only lower your legs until you feel like your belly wants to engage. And we're going to do 10. Good. Okay. If that hurts at all, you're going to find the side that hurts and you're going to breathe into it. That does not hurt for me, so I'm going to move on right now. I'm going to bring strength to the contralateral side of the body, because we want there to be a line here, and down. Stability through the whole entire core and the back. So we're going to bring elbow to knee. They're not going to touch. We're going to do it on an exhale. We're going to do 10 on each side. I like to change sides each time, so I'm going to count to 20. If you like to just do 10, that's fine. Do the exhale on the hard part. I have neck problems, so I lock my hands behind my neck. You don't have to. If you feel strong enough to do that, you got to meet your body where it's at. And begin. Good. Okay, then check in with yourself. Is there pain on either side? If there is, then take a break here. Do 5 of those in breaths. Pushing on the inhale, and on the exhale, just let go. And we're gonna do a standing portion here. If you're getting up and you do have pain, you wanna exhale with each of those transitions. So it would be exhale, squeeze abs here, exhale, squeeze abs here. I'm gonna try really hard to not hit my head on this. I'm gonna come into a squat position, and then we're gonna move our toes to be the weight bearers. So generally, I think we're taught to do squats through our heels. You wanna come into a squat, transfer your weight into your toes so that you could lift your heels if you wanted to. All this is doing is turning on the quads. Since a lot of pain through the SI can be caused by overactive glutes and back. Here, we're gonna come into a squat position and do 20 gentle pulses. On each exhale, I want you to squeeze and lift the pelvic floor. Good, come out of that. See if your weight feels even on both sides. If it doesn't, shift that, come down, and exhale to come back up. Okay, then we're gonna do a modified lunge position. So we're gonna do it on both sides. Weight needs to be centered between the both. Hips need to be square, meaning both your hips need to be in alignment with each other. None of this and none of this. Here you're gonna inhale on the down, exhale on the up. We're gonna do 10 on each. Again, the weight's gonna be through the toes, not through the heels. Switch sides. See if your butt is still clenched. If it's clenched, you're gonna do 5 of those. Inhale, push down, exhale, relax until you feel that butt come back offline. And we're gonna do 10 on this side. If this is too easy, then grab a weight. You just want to make sure, even with the weight, that your shoulders are down and back and your ribs are in. So that's more things to think about if you're feeling super smart and brainy today. Good. Okay, with this, if you haven't had a pelvic flare in a while, you can come down into a malasana squat and do your 5 inhale push downs here. If you are flared and this hurts too bad, modify it by coming down into a sitting position like such, crawling forward and doing 5 as much as you can here. I'm gonna go into a squat because I haven't had a flare up in a while. And we're doing 10 breaths here. Into a forward fold like such, and you're going to imagine coming up vertebra by vertebra, but first just kind of hang here for a hot second. take your hands, tuck them onto the back of your neck, and just let the weight of that pull your neck down. If that's uncomfortable, just use one hand. This is creating a stretch through your spine. And gently come up. Good. We're gonna do 3 of those total, so 2 more. A little pause here and gently come up. And 1 more. Gently come up. Good. Because you use mostly quads, you can stretch them by simply going into a kneeling position and leaning backwards until you feel a stretch through the quads. Hold it for 30 seconds. What we turn on, we have to turn off. One of the ways to turn it off is stretching, and then the other way is to use the opposite muscle. If our glutes are overactive, it doesn't work to use the glutes to shut off the quads, since that's always happening. Our body's so efficient with that. So we want to feed it in new ways to shut off the glutes and the quads. So we try stretching. And come out of that. If you're not tired yet, you can go ahead and loop that whole circuit one more time and you have yourself a half-an-hour workout. I like to have a full workout done in 15 minutes so that if I'm having a high pain day, I only have to do 15 minutes. If I'm having a low pain day, I can loop it twice.